Knoxville is changing faster than most people realize. I've been selling real estate here in East Tennessee for over 10 years, and I've watched this region go through some steady growth cycles. We all know about the steady pull of the University of Tennessee, our access to the Smokies, and the massive post 2020 migration boom. But what's happening right now in 2026 feels completely different. This time, Knoxville isn't changing because of one single factor. It's changing because everything is hitting at once: advanced energy tech, major multi use developments, corporate expansions, and sport entertainment complexes. More than $1.5 billion in major investment is either under construction, recently approved, or getting ready to break ground this year. And here's the piece most people and buyers miss: these projects don't change the housing market the day they open. The market starts reacting years before that. I'm Mike Durham, realtor, broker, and owner of Keyo Homes right here in Knoxville. And I give you real estate related updates like this every single week about the local market. So in this video, I'm taking you across the Knoxville area to show you the projects that every buyer, seller, and investor should be paying attention to in 2026. Because a couple of these are going to permanently alter where people want to live over the next decade. First, let's talk about the tech investment happening right now in our area. Every major growth cycle has a turning point. For West Knoxville, it used to be standard suburban expansion. But right now, the growth is stretching up into the tech corridor. Look at what Type 1 Energy is doing. They officially submitted their initial licensing application to TDEC to build their Infinity 2 fusion energy project right at TVA's retired Bull Run site, just across the river from Oak Ridge. This is a massive multi-phase project with their Infinity 1 prototype slated for commissioning by 2029, followed by a 350 megawatt commercial fusion power plant starting construction as early as 2028. In addition to this, companies like Kairos Power are pouring hundreds of millions into advanced nuclear test reactors in the area. Now, why does this matter for real estate? It's because those projects bring a wave of high paying engineers, physicists, and researchers into the region. These aren't entry level positions. These are high income buyers, and they aren't just looking at Oak Ridge. They're also flooding into Hardin Valley, Carnes, and North Knox. And if you think the competition in areas like Hardin Valley and Carnes has been fierce lately, wait until these tech anchors hit full operational scale over the next 2 to 3 years. Now let's go to Neyland Stadium and talk about that for a minute. If you want a clear example of how an entire district can be renovated and reinvented, look no further than the Neyland Entertainment District. The UT Board of Trustees just approved the major execution agreements for a massive $280 million public-private partnership. They're tearing down the east side of the G10 parking garage starting this summer and replacing it with a massive 6-story structure. But the real story is what's going on top of it. The plan includes a 50,000 square foot entertainment district packed with retail, dining, and other outdoor plaza spaces, anchored by a luxury condo hotel featuring roughly 180 rooms and private residential condominiums. The entertainment piece is set to open in 2028, with the hotel following in 2029. This is going to completely change the dynamic of the riverfront and downtown living. Walkability and lifestyle proximity are the ultimate premiums in 2026. Buyers want convenience. They want to walk out their door, hit a rooftop spot, and walk straight to a game or dinner. This creates a massive halo effect for downtown Knoxville, the old city, South Knoxville, and a little bit of North Knox as well. Right now, downtown condos typically start in the mid 300,000s, one bedroom. But premium multi-bedroom spaces easily command 600,000 to over $1 million. Inventory is incredibly tight, and as this riverfront district moves closer to its 2028 opening, the pricing pressure on the urban core is only going to go in one direction: out. Let's move a little bit further out and talk about Clinton. And while we do that, do me a quick favor. I'm trying to scale this channel up this year. Hit that subscribe button, comment below. Where are you watching from, and which of these developments do you think will impact the area most? And if you're thinking about selling your home in East Tennessee, my team and I at Keyo Homes can build a precise digital marketing strategy for your property. Shoot me an email at mike@keyohomes.com. And if you're looking to buy or invest ahead of these major infrastructure shifts, email me that same address. We'll hop on a Zoom call to map it out. All right, let's go to Clinton. Sometimes it's not a billion-dollar tech campus that resets a market. It's a lifestyle anchor. And that brings us to Aspire Park in Clinton. This is a privately funded 180-acre world-class park right on the Clinch River. It features 17 multi use trails for hiking and mountain biking, a massive 6.6-acre wildflower meadow, a dedicated bike pump track, and a beautiful waterfront deck, along with places to put in boats and kayaks. For years, a lot of buyers viewed Clinton or Anderson County as a secondary, highly affordable alternative to West Knoxville. But when an amenity of this scale drops, it acts as a massive magnet. People come out to ride the trails, experience the park, and realize, hey, I can get a single family home on a half-acre lot for a fraction of what I'm paying in Farragut, Carnes, or even Oak Ridge. From a housing perspective, single family homes in Anderson County often sit comfortably in the $300,000 to $450,000 range. But as these massive lifestyle upgrades draw more eyes to the area, the price gap between these secondary markets and the traditional West Knox suburbs is going to shrink quickly. Here's the big takeaway: these mega projects don't change in Knoxville the day the ribbon gets cut. They start shifting the market long before that. Before the first fusion reactor comes online at Bull Run, before the Neyland Entertainment District hosts its first crowd in 2028, and before the surrounding commercial retail fully catches up to these park expansions, that's when the smartest buyers are paying attention. Because by the time the project is fully built out and everyone agrees on area is the new hotspot, the financial opportunity has already been priced in. I saw this happen a few years ago with the explosive growth around Hard Valley and the outer rings of Farragut. It's also happening a little bit in East Knoxville where the stadium is. Homes that were in Farragut $300,000 a decade ago are easily pushing 700 to 900,000. If you want to talk about how to leverage these changes, find the right neighborhood before the surge, or see how much equity your current home has gained, jump on a strategy call with me or send an email to mike@keyohomes.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.